What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all of the news after week 4 of the regular season. As you can see, this week we have a bye week. This is my least favorite part of the season because I usually have a bye week episode just to kind of stick with the format that I started with, as well as having a news episode too. I don't really like that necessarily, but I just kind of want to stick with the format that the series has been going by. So what I usually do, and what I did last season, if you guys remember, is I kind of recorded 2 shorter videos as opposed to one really long one, and then I kind of uploaded them back to back, because I really like, when I say back to back, I mean like within a few hours of each other. When one starts uploading, the other is going to be as well. And I do this because I don't like having multiple news videos. I really think the game is the best part of this series, for me anyway. That's what I enjoy the most. But I'm also a creature of habit, and format is, I like being organized. So with the format, we're going to do that. So what I thought we would do is this week, let's go ahead and start on some scouting. And as you can see over here, 3 teams in the division are 3-1. I love that. I love that our competition has gotten better this year. Last year, we were all fighting to be the best of the worst. And this season, it's possible we're fighting to be the best of the best. That would be awesome. So let's go ahead and look at some draft stories before we get scouting, just to kind of freshen up a little bit. Villanova's fake punt attempt stopped by William and Mary. Cornerback Xavier Williams, who forced fumble on key play. Guy seems to be legit. Sun Devils linebackers Calvin Smith terrorizes Utah with 11 tackles, a sack, and a fumble. Temple defensive tackle Dion Marks tackles Louisville halfback by his helmet. Didn't know it was illegal. 2 game-winning catches dropped by Clifford Franklin. Wow. As Washington loses a heartbreaker. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. Iowa's Israel Stark lines up as a receiver on Wildcat plays, ends up with 2 catches and 1 rush for 27 yards. That's actually interesting. He was like the Heisman candidate last year. That's ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure we did see that one. So that's an old story. So a lot of interesting storylines this year. I feel like we have a lot more this year than we did last year, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and start scouting some guys. Now, should we... I'm trying to think. Should we go based on the storylines for now, or kind of positions of need? The D-Pack has kind of been struggling, so I might need to look into some cornerbacks. I would definitely welcome a tight end. So maybe let's start off by looking at some of the first-round tight end guys. Speed, not very good. Jumping is alright. Catching, catching's alright, I guess. Run block. Or pass block, run block. I mean, it's not bad. I really want to tight end with some speed, though. I haven't really had that with this offense yet. B speed I'm okay with. His jumping's not great. His catching's pretty good. He's 6'3". He's not quite as tall as I would really like for him to be. He's not very good at run blocking either. 6'5", so this guy has the height. He does not really have speed or jumping or catching. He doesn't really have anything. Let's see. Should I check out any of these guys? Let's just move forward. Let's go look at some of these linebackers. I want to see these 2 linebackers that we've been reading about, and I do not see them here. So let's go ahead and check middle linebacker spot. DeJuan Robbins is one of them, I believe. 6'4" linebacker. I like that. Doesn't have too much speed. Pretty good tackle. Strength is pretty good. Hit power is very good. Awareness is solid. Zone coverage is not great. Play recognition, man coverage. Alright, so he seems pretty solid. I kind of wish he was a little bit quicker. I definitely need those corner or linebackers to be able to catch up to running backs. So that's a little unfortunate. And then here's Calvin Smith, the other one, also 6'4". Now he has a little bit more speed. I don't know why I did jumping. I just accidentally hit it. Tackling is alright, not very good. Awareness, hip power. So, I mean, they both kind of like are perfect for the block shedding is A. Ooh. It looks like both of them are kind of built for their position. This guy being an outside linebacker, whereas Robbins seemed to be a little bit better at that inside linebacker spot. So that makes sense. Let's go ahead and check out Xavier Williams. So he's projected as a 2nd-round pick, which means I could potentially get him. with my first round pick. Now I don't know why like you read up on him and you see all these stats about him and then it's like, oh well, he's a second round pick. I don't really get that. From what we've read, he's amazing. Not great speed. For cornerback, I definitely want to see an A, but you know, it is what it is. Strength is very good for a corner. Man coverage is good. Zone coverage is pretty good. Press, awareness, catching. I mean, he's solid all the way around. Look at this. This guy is solid. Agility, jumping. All right, I mean, this guy seems like he's going to be a really good player. Now, what I don't know is the whole development thing. That can be an issue with certain players. I don't really know that I want to use, well, I don't even have that many points, so it can't really check him out there. Personality, I mean, definitely Xavier Williams is solid. Now, he would kind of ruin the whole D-Pack thing, but I don't know. I need to find somebody who can cover players because the D-Pack has been struggling. So, we'll see. Hip power A, this is kind of built like a safety. Pretty good, though. Pretty good. This guy could add to the D-Pack. From NC State, he's got the speed. He's got decent size. Man coverage, alright. Zone coverage. His catch is pretty good, though. So that's not horrible. Did y'all also like that noise that I just made? I know it was slightly disturbing to some of you. Let's go ahead and check out... Well, let's check out this guy. Why not? TJ Petrovich. Good speed. Pretty strong. Good trucking. Acceleration. Oh, man. Elusiveness. Awareness. I don't know how much awareness comes into play if I'm playing as him. That's always something I've always wondered about. Seems solid, though. Seems very solid. He's supposed to be... I doubt I'll have a pick available to get him. But anyway, I thought I'd check him out. Seems pretty good. Fullback. I love Doran Dickerson. He's doing great for me. Wide receiver. I don't really know that I need a wide receiver. I feel like I'm kind of solid at most positions right now. That's the thing. It's like I feel pretty confident with my team. I'm just kind of scouting around to see what else is out there. Might as well. I don't have too many points left. And his speed's not very good. So looks like that's going to be that. Again, we're just going to scout more as the season goes. If you guys see anybody that you think I should pick, let me know. And if you know something about a player, because of a season you've played, you know, don't give me a spoiler. I mean, it's weird. Like, I've noticed some people say, hey, this guy is great. I picked him up. That's awesome. I do kind of want to see that. And it's kind of different for every single game I've noticed. Because somebody commented that Chris Owusu and DJ Moore were horrible in their series. But obviously, they're very good in mine. But then the flip side is, you know, this guy was an 86 when I drafted him. I want to be there for a surprise. I want to kind of take this blindly and see if I can make the right choices. But I want to rely on you too. That's the thing. It's like I'd like to hear suggestions without this guy is ranked this, if that makes sense. But anyway, like I said, this was going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. We are going to go ahead and advance the week here. I'll just do that now. And as we advance this week, we're going to get ahead, and then we are going to do our week 5 and 6 news pretty much, or week 4 and 5 news, I'm sorry. So we'll have that over here, and I will see you guys then. Later.